beautiful souls. How's everybody doing today? It's Tuesday. I believe it's the 25th. And I'm already starting another day of soaping. Just going to get some more lighting. Good morning, and I'm soaping today. I'm doing a little bit of melt and pour. I have a soap melter that you can use for melting soap or melting candles that I have. I have like two or three of those so that I can melt a bunch of soap at one time. Today, I am focusing on lemongrass because I don't know. I like lemongrass, and that's like one of the soaps that we sell a lot of. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of soap coloring so that this can be yellow, or at least the bottom of it can be yellow. And then I'm going to use lemongrass essential oil that I have. Okay, the camera. So yeah, I have some lemongrass essential oil, and I put some in there. I love the smell of this stuff. And I also, just to make sure it gets like that lemony fresh smell, I use lemon. So I use lemon essential oil and lemongrass. Thanks for joining. People who are just joining, I am making some melt and pour soap. So I've already melted down a soap base. I've added the yellow for color, and I've put in the scent. Now, I just use enough scent to just give it that lemony, fresh, good smell that I like. But I before I pour it, after I stir it up real good, I just add another dash of the lemongrass just because I want it to really smell. Okay? So I'm going to take this yellow soap base and I'm going to pour it in the bottom of my soap mold on all the molds so that the bottom is yellow. That way I always know that the yellow bottom is lemongrass, right? Because I have other scents that I do. And what I try to do is, because I'm old and can't remember much, I do a scent a day. Like today is strictly lemongrass. Tomorrow will be probably sandalwood. Um, I did lavender the other day. So what I'm doing is, you can't see it though, but I'm pouring all of the bottom of the soap is going to be yellow, all of these. And that way, when I get ready to label them and get them ready to package, I'll know that, okay, even though I can smell them, I just want to be sure. So I make sure that all the bottoms of these are nice, pretty yellow color. Now, it's a couple things, a couple of tools that you need if you want to go into a soaping business. First of all, you need some kind of cutter, right? Because the soap is going to come, and it just varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. But these came, they're in little cubes of four, but you have to cut them up so that you can get them into your soap melting apparatus and that they can all melt at the same time. So let's see. We have some things. Hi, hey, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for you're old. Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. But I'm old and I'm blessed and I'm glad to be here. And if you are as lucky as I, you will also live to be old. Not everybody's gonna make it because you see on the news people dropping like flies from different things. So to be old is a blessing. You know, I didn't think so when I was young, but now that I'm old, yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So what you have to do is what I do is I cut the soap into about this size. This is just a clear melt and pour base you can get from any of your local hobby shops. I have places that I use that are online though, that specialize in making good quality glycerin soaps, because when I sell my product, I kind of sell them at a high price point. So I want to make sure that the glycerin in there is what it's cranked up to be. This size, right? They fit well in the melter. So let's see what you need when you're making soaps. You need a couple of these kind of cups, right? Measuring cups. I have them in different sizes. It just depends on what soap size I'm working on for the day. You're going to need different molds. I have different molds. These right here are like triangles. So let's see. So the molds I'm pouring today is lemongrass. This is not lemongrass soap, but this is what the soap will look like because this is the mold. So uh, it's like a piece of pie because it's 8 slices in there in the mold. Oh, that lemongrass smells so good. And then especially when you mix it with just a little bit of lemon, so lemony lemongrass soap, people go crazy. They're crazy. And to me, I like that lemony smell because it just cleans off all that bacteria. When you're taking a shower, you just feel like everything is just super clean, squeaky clean, but moisturized. So that's why I always tell people, if you're going to try to buy soaps, not from me, and you buy them from any soap maker, or you buy them from your average health food store or your local flea markets or wherever they sell soaps in your area, ask them, are these glycerin based or are they cold pressed? I like glycerin based better than cold pressed soaps because glycerin is so good for my skin personally. It leaves it nice and moisturized and it rinses off really, really well. It just rinses off so well. So I love glycerin based soap. So that's what I make. That's what I pass on to my customers. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. So what I do is I pour it in the mold and I let it sit for about 7 minutes. It takes about 7 minutes because I make all my soaps in the basement. And in 7 minutes, this soap will harden enough that I can go ahead and pour on another layer of soap. So it's going to be yellow on the bottom, and then the top of the soap is just going to be clear with a little yellow tinge to it, and it's all going to be embraced with the different lemon and the lemon grass essential oils. I only use essential oils on my soaps. So I do a lavender, I do lemongrass, I do sandalwood, I do one that's unscented, and something else I do. I do turmeric. Turmeric soap. I don't put any color. I don't put any fragrance. It's just strictly turmeric. And I have a turmeric essential oil actually that I use, and I have a turmeric powder, and I mix those together to come up with the turmeric soap. Now the turmeric soap is all over body soap, but me personally, I just use it on my face because it cleans my face really well. Hey, 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 I'm so sorry. I had to take an emergency phone call. I'm so sorry. All right, so we are back. Hey, Jason. So, Jason, where are you from? You saying remember me. Are you from Chili's or? I'm not sure because I meet a lot of people, so I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking that you're from Chili's. And Thank you so much for tuning in from California. California. Oh. Okay. Trying to think. And we met on YouTube. Thanks for coming back too. I appreciate that. So today I'm just doing some melt and pour soaps. I just got a call, but I'm sorry I had to disconnect for a minute, but that was from my, okay, yes, nice to see you again, Jason. Yeah. I had to disconnect because my family member has just been admitted to a nursing home, and that was the nursing home calling to give me some updates. Yeah, sorry about that. So I'm trying to melt these soaps, and I'm trying to go to the soap melter because it has to be plugged in, and it's over there, and I'm over here making these soaps. But I'm just trying to get it in and do as many as I can. Every day I come down to my soap making factory, which is a Christmas warehouse, a Christmas wonderland also, because I have all this Christmas stuff that right. Oh my God. Because I'm making some gift bags up for some people at the church. And I just wanted to be able to bless them with some things that I had. And when you do a blessing for somebody, carve soap. No, I don't know how to carve it. I do not. I just basically order some melt and pour soap blocks like this. And I melt them down. And I add like, I have my own secret things that I add. But anyway, I add a couple things in there to make sure that they're nice and give a lot of, because I like a lot of bubbles, a lot of suds when I use my soaps. And then I add an essential oil. So I only do essential oils. Now, when I do a special event, I've had some people who wanted some kind of vanilla scent. I've had some people that wanted something for a baby shower and they wanted cinnamon scent. So I do sometimes use a perfume, but for the most part, I just use essential oils just because they're so good for your skin. And yeah. But yeah, Jason, so what have you been up to? What have you been doing? And it is so 10, 9, 8. So it's like it's 8 o'clock in the morning there? Hmm. You're up early. Early. Just looking for my spoon. Looking for my spoon here. Oh, I'm getting some exercise this morning. I was up to 4 a.m. What? Man, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. I was knocked out sleep. Knocked out sleep then. I try my best not to get up too early now that I'm old and retired. I just take my time in everything I do in life. I try to be positive and spread positive energy where I can, but don't get it twisted because I could still be crazy and go off on people too if I had to. Oh my gosh. So I'm looking at this and I don't know, what is this? I think it was some kind of flashing light. Keep away from water. Oh, a projector for Christmas. It was only $1. This is from last Christmas. So you know what? Why am I keeping this mess? It probably only needs a battery, but my husband is not going to want to be bothered taking out tools to put batteries in this mess. I don't think so. This is going straight in trash. Trash, trash, and more trash. Oh, gosh. So yeah, just a short recap. I'm down here making lemony lemongrass soaps, which means I take lemon essential oil, lemongrass essential oil, mix them all up, and make a nice, pretty, beautiful soap. And I will be selling them. I'm used to waking up early because my dad wakes me up so early to go to school. He wakes you up that early? Oh, you poor thing. I can't even imagine getting up that early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jason, what grade are you in again? And the school today is Tuesday. School is it's only is it 7:30 there? So you don't school doesn't start yet. Cuz I think even here school starts at I don't even know what time school starts. School might start at 8 o'clock or something. But I really appreciate you coming all the time on my lives. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, it starts late. What grade again? Was it a 11th? Were you in 11th or something? I don't remember. Um, keep your eye on this. So school was so long ago for me. I don't remember much. As an adult, you're gonna be looking back and saying, "Oh gosh, why did they teach me this or that?" Because I don't even remember it. But I have like certain brands. Like this brand I can't pronounce. HIOILI. They make the best essential oils. I'm not getting paid. This is not a marketing play, but I'm just saying. Oh, 11th. I was right. Dang. I knew it. I knew it. I was right. Yeah, so that is some of the best essential oil. 11th grade, so one more year and you will be graduating. You will be um, working or going to college. 27 years ago. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's a long time ago. It goes by. It's like Jason. Once you get to the 12th grade, everything starts being in perspective because it starts flying by. That last year of high school is so much fun. So many activities and so many things that you're gonna do with your other friends that's in the 12th grade before you graduate, and then you're gonna graduate and you're gonna say, "Oh, I've been out of high school for a year. Oh, I've been out of high school for 2 years. Oh, I've been." It starts going by. Life starts going by real fast. But my advice to young people is take advantage of it. Set goals for yourself. Find positive people to hang around. Look for older adults that can mentor you and to be and help to shape you into the person that you will become. Usually, most people will start at home with their parents, but some people don't have good parents, so they can't really have parents as a mentor. So find someone that you see in your eyes as a positive role model and try to mentor them. If, um, point number two would be once you start working your first job, even if it's a part-time job, save some of your money. Always have you a little stash of money saved to the side because when it rains, it pours. So this is telling me to start a Q&A. What is your favorite way to relax? What is your favorite way to relax? Anybody want to go first? Yeah, think about that one, right? Fourth grade felt like we was there 1 second. See? Now you get it. It goes by fast. I really appreciate you conversating. But yeah, time waits for no one. It goes by really, 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 really fast. And before you know it, you're 50. Right? And you're like, boom, I'm 50 already. But yeah, it goes by really, really fast. But the Q&A is, what do you do to relax? For me, what I do is watch TV. I can turn on the TV and find like an old movie, maybe something I've already seen that I enjoy, or I'll watch like an old comedy show. You know, I keep it simple, keep it easy. I'm still here. I'm just melting these soaps. Now get them poured down. I'll be right back over there. All right, so bear with me. I sleep to just sleep. I like that one too. But let me measure out this. Gotta measure out my lemon in my lemongrass here. Lemongrass is one of our biggest seller soaps, so I probably have to make 2 batches. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. So I have to measure it out. Then I have to put some color. Because I want to make sure that lemongrass is yellow, yellow, yellow. Just because it only makes sense, right? And after you add the essential oils, you need to stir, stir, stir. Because remember, my soap base is really warm. And I want to get it in there really good while it's warm. And right before I pour it, I just double down on it. Just make sure it has enough. So I pour like 2 layers of this soap. So I just want to make sure every layer has the lemongrass scent. And those who know what it smells like, well, when you know, you know. People, our customers know. Okay. Now bear with me because this soap is hot, so I have to really kind of focus on what I'm doing. So let me just start pouring it in. Oh, it's beautiful. You guys, you all will see it, but not right now. Cause I can't hold this camera and. Oh my gosh, they are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Not only that, they smell so good. Oh my goodness. I also like to pour them, you know, kind of big because I like people to get a nice full bar in their hands. So sometimes you get like a runt, which is like a little. That's okay. All right, so we just have 3 more bars to go because I try to make 8 bars at a time. Then I can sit and chat with y'all. But yeah, Jason, getting sleep is very important. I am an advocate of that. You have to go to school. Good luck. Good to have a great day. And here, the kids only go to school today. I think they're out tomorrow and Friday. So happy Thanksgiving, Jason, to you and your family, okay? Appreciate you for always coming on my lives. Thank you so much. So hey, everybody that's still there. Jason had to go because he has to go to school. So anybody else want to share what is their favorite way to relax? So these are some boxes that I got. Oh, I forgot all about those. Hold on, I have more stuff in here. Some boxes that I got from last year for Christmas. So what I think I'm gonna do, I was gonna be able to make like a soap box and put a bunch of soaps in there, but I would have to put so much soaps, and my soaps are already expensive, so I don't wanna break the bank with some people. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave those on the table whenever we do any vending events, and I'll just put like maybe some Hershey Kisses, a couple maybe peppermints, and some candy canes or something like that for people. Oh, I forgot all about these. Ah, and I have these bath bombs. So, yeah, these are gonna make a great addition to someone's bath. Now, I personally am a shower girl. I don't really do baths, but a lot of people still do, and a lot of people still like bath bombs. So I'm making up some gift bags right now for some members of my mom's church. Some of the she has like 4 elders at her church that she wants me to make gift boxes and gift bags for. So I don't know, they all just about live on their own. So I don't know if these older women are taking baths or showers. What do you guys think? I think that most people that live on their own probably taking a shower just for fear of getting in the tub and not being able to get out. But then again, I don't know. I have no idea. Thanks for watching. My name is Sugar.413, and what I'm doing is I'm making melt and pour soaps today. I have a couple of different soap molds, and I'm making different sizes, different shapes, and different scents. Every day I do a different scent. Today I am doing lemon and lemongrass. What I do is I order essential oils. All of my soaps are made with essential oils for scenting. But there are times when people are having a wedding shower, or I've done baby showers or birthday parties, and they will be more specific and they want more of a perfume scent, and I will make those type soaps for them. But on the regular, I mainly use essential oils. Yeah. They come out really nice. They smell really good. I love, 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 love glycerin soaps. And I basically just get like high-end glycerin from a company that makes the glycerin base for me. The base is kind of expensive. It's not going to be the same that you see at like a local Hobby Lobby. It's going to be something a little bit more quality than that. Not that I'm saying that the Hobby Lobby soap mixtures are not good. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that this company, that's all they do is make hundreds of different soap bases, and they do it well. So I'm not going to try to recreate the wheel. I take what they give me. I cut it into a cube about this size. And then I have different soap melters that I just go, I melt down the soap. I add a couple of my own personal effects to it. Then I add a little color and a little essential oil. I pour it in the mold, wait for the mold to harden, and there you have it. Soap making is an easy craft. It's something that you could do with your children. Just remember that the soap base is extremely hot because it's hot when you melt it down until you pour it. But what you can let the kids do is maybe once you cut up the little glycerin squares, you can maybe have them put that in a bowl, or you can maybe let them shake in the essential oils that they want to use. You know, it's ways that they can be helpful. Or maybe lay out like 5 or 6 different oils or 5 or 6 different scents, because I do have a bubblegum scent that I might make some of those for kids because little girls love that one. But yeah, so kids can definitely help, and they can be part of this creative process and getting them to make something that they may be able to sell at your church or any of your craft fairs. You know, you want to start them young with entrepreneurial spirits. Oops, I left my spoon over here. So you need the spoon. Thanks for watching. Don't leave. I'm still here melting this soap. So a lot of the soap making stuff you can get right on your local Amazon. You can get the molds. You can get the coloring for your soap. I get mine from the same people who make the soap just because, you know, they're more of a professional product. But it doesn't matter, especially if you're just making these for fun. This is like a fun thing that you could do with your girlfriends. Like people do the paint and sip. You can do like a soap and sip. You can make these soaps and they can be hardened if you have like a 3 hour window because it really takes about 3 hours. Or you can make them the night before. You could just ask your friends like, what's your favorite soap or what's your favorite essential oil, and you could just make a couple lemongrass, maybe a couple lavender, and then after you do your hors d'oeuvres, your snacks and your drinks, then you can just kind of give them the soap scent that you have made for them, or you can make them together as a group. But like I said, it takes about a good 3 hours to me to get it to mold really, really hard that it'll last for a long time. But you can also take this mold and when it starts hardening, you could just stick it in the refrigerator and finish the hardening. You can have it for your friends and you can do a soap and sip. But this is what the lemongrass looks like. Incredible smell to it because like I said, for mine, I mix lemon and lemongrass. Um, There's a couple companies out there that really make good essential oils. And I try to stick with them because their oils are very pure. They're very fresh and vibrant. I have ordered from all kind of places that make all kind of oils, and I can tell the difference right away. Some of them are very rank. It doesn't even smell. I'm like, this is supposed to be lavender, or this is supposed to be lemongrass. You can't even tell. You know, I'm funny about that. Right, so I will pour in the next layer. And I try to get each bar to be about the same. Sometimes when you're pouring, you may get one that's maybe a half an ounce less than you want, but it's okay. People understand. All of these are hand poured, so no two bars are going to be the same. No two bars are going to be the same exact weight, and it's fine. I'm not a machine. You know, a lot of stuff is mass produced. If you get a soap that's at your local drugstore, those are mass produced with machinery, so everything is going to be symmetrical. It's going to be the exact. I'm a person, so I don't, you know, mine are not going to be exact. They're going to be close, but they're not going to be exact. So, okay. So I think I've done 8 lemongrass soaps, and I think you all get the gist of what's going on here. Thank you for answering, cool guests. Sleep is the favorite way to relax. That's mine too. Well, what I said earlier before you came on, my favorite way to relax is basically watching nostalgic old TV. I'll watch something like Columbo. I'll watch something like Little House on the Prairie, Love Boat, Three's Company, those kind of nostalgic old shows that I guess kind of brings me back to my childhood. And those are the type that I like to watch right before I go to sleep. It just gives me peace. It's not a lot of violence, not a lot of swearing and killing, just regular shows. Now, Columbo, yeah, Columbo does, because, you know, somebody's murdered, and that's why Columbo is there, so he does have some killing, but it's, you know, it's still good. It's still really good. Okay, so I think that for today, I am done soaping. I have been on here for about 45 minutes. I had to leave for a phone call for about 7 minutes, so sorry about that. I'll be back on another day making another scent. I think the last scent that I have left to make is sandalwood. So I've made unscented, I've made lavender, I've made turmeric. Today I've done lemongrass, and then I will do sandalwood, and then I might do a mixed soap, which might be a combination. But the thing is, when you mix essential oils, you're gonna get somebody that come that say, I like this smell. What's in it? And I say, oh, lemongrass, and somebody's go, oh, well, I'm allergic to sandalwood, so I can't have that one. So, you know, I don't. That's why I don't like to mix them so much, because I get better sales if it's just one scent. But I do have one perfumey smell that's a bubblegum scent that little kids will go crazy. So I might make a couple of small bubblegum scented soaps for children so that parents can, you know, because the kids are going to come to the table. And kids always want something, right? So, yeah. But thank you all for watching. I see I still have one guest on. I appreciate you. I hope that you all subscribe to the channel so that you can see when I'm coming live, and I appreciate you. I'm a new YouTube person and trying to grow my channel. So make sure you go back, please, and listen to all my videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.